The LAFFER curve is a standardized trend. In fact, up to the maximizing point, it will grow and will be called the upward sloping curve. Then it will decrease and it will be called the downward sloping curve. At a 0% tax rate, the model says that no tax revenue is raised. The economic effect assumes that the tax rate will affect the tax base itself. And also when tax rate is 100%, the tax revenue is still zero, because no one is willing to work to receive a salary of $0. For example, if I earn $100 but I have to pay $100 for taxes, the gain is zero. So just only somewhere between 0% and 100% lies a tax rate that will maximize revenues.
This is the ideal curve, where the maximizing point is a 70% of tax rate. However, the shape of the LAFFER curve is uncertain, so you can imagine different situations. In fact, if citizens are not satisfied with the services that the state offers, the maximizing point will be lower. As you can see, it will be maybe at about 30% of tax rate, because citizens are not pleased to pay so many taxes for the bad services offered, so they tend to evade or elude the taxation system. On the other hand, if citizens are satisfied with the services offered by the state, the maximizing point will be higher, maybe at 80-90% of tax rate, because they will be able to pay more taxes. The problem is understand which is the maximizing point. It changes according to the satisfaction of citizens and the efficiency of the checks on evasion.
When tax rate is 0%, tax revenue is zero, but also when tax rate is 100%, the government will collect zero, because no one is willing to work for an after-tax wage of zero. This is because the LAFFER curve on the left has an arithmetic effect. The mathematical effect is static and happens immediately. This means that if the rates are decreased, the tax revenue will be lowered and vice versa. The curve on the right has an economic effect, which happens in the long period. If taxes are higher than the maximizing point, people will leave the country, they won't participate to activities, and companies will make tax evasion and tax avoidance.